Hi students, this is Srinivas. Now I am going to discuss about question number 10 and 11. This belongs to numerical values. Question number 10 is, so they are given two sets. Set A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whereas set B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they are given one more set. S is set of all functions from A to B, such that conditions are f of 2 not equals to 2 and f of 4 not equals to 4. Again one more set. Another set T, this is nothing but f belongs to S, such that g of f of x is equals to 2 power x. So they are asking number of elements in T. Now they are given, this is a condition, g of f of x equals to x. Here only will get confused. The given that we have to find functions. So don't go to total number of functions, understand this condition. So from this g of f of x equals 2 power x, so here 2 power x is increasing function. That means compulsory f of x must be 1 function. So now question is, we have to find number of 1 functions with the conditions. So here clearly n of a equals to 5 elements, n of b equals to 7 elements. So total number of 1 functions from A to B. So n of b p, n of a. So total you get 7p5 total with all conditions. But here that mentioned f of 2 not equals to 2. With f of not equals to 2, we will get more combinations. So in that case, we will go with f of 2 equals to 2, number of 1 functions with the condition f of 2 equals to 2. That means we are giving one mapping is fixed. Set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are giving f of 2 equals to 2 fixed. So remaining here 6 elements are there, here 4 elements. From this we will get 6p4 with the condition f of 2 equals to 2. In the same way, condition f of 2 equals to f of 4 equals to 4. With this also we will get 6p4. So we are finding total number of 1 function. That means we are using here inclusion exclusion principle. Total number of 1 function 7p5. And in the given condition f of 2 not equals to 2, we are going reverse. F of 2 equals to how many 1 function? We are counting 6p4. The same f of 4 equals to 4, 6p4. And in the process of finding these two, maybe double will get. So in that case, we have to remove this number of 1 with conditions f of 2 equals to 2 and f of 4 equals to 4 will get 5p3. So by using inclusion exclusion principle, total is 7p5 minus of 6p4 plus 6p4 minus 5p3. It gives the answer for question number 10. Final answer is 1860 for this question number 10. And question number 11 is belongs to mean of random variable. Question number 11 belongs to mean of random variable. So a bookshelf contains 6 distinct books, mathematics and 5 physics books. From these 11 books, we have to select 6 books. The question belongs to mean. Alpha equals to mean of random variable. So mean formula is sum of observations by total. Here total is 11 books, you have select 6 books, and condition in that we have selected 6 books. What way can select 6 books? Mathematics, physics, and they are given random, so we have to take absolute value. And total value here. Suppose we have selected 1 mathematics book, remaining we have select 5 books, total 6 books. Absolute difference is 4. This can be done how many ways? Selecting maths book out of 6 books, selecting 6C1, selecting 1 maths book, and selecting 5 physics books out of 5C5. So total value is 4 into 6C1 into 5C5. This is first combination. And next, you can select 2 maths, 4 physics, total 6 books, difference is 2. This can be done in 6C2 into 5C4. Total value is 2 into 6C2 into 5C4. This is second combination. And third, selecting 3 maths, physics 3, here difference is 0. This can be done in 6C3 into 5C3. Total value is 0. And maths 4, physics 2, difference is 2. This can be done in 6C4 into 5C2. This value is 2 into 6C4 into 5C2. Next, 5 maths books, physics 1, difference is 4. This can be done in, out of 6 we are selecting 5, 6C5 into, out of 5 selecting 1 physics book. This can be, total value is 4 into 6C5 into 5C1. And last combination 6 0, here 6. So 6C6 into 5C0. This can be done in 6 into 6C6. So total sum of this is equals to 600. So mean is 600 by 11C6. So 600 by 11C6 value is 462. So 100 by 77. Therefore, alpha into 77 alpha is 100. So answer is 100.
Start with the question number 12. We are going to discuss the question number 12, 13 and 14. So question number 12. Given data is, we have 10 observations x1 to x10 and mean is given as 5, variance is 7. The mean and variance of first 8 observations are x1 to x8 is 4 and 3.5. We need to find 3 times of x9 plus 2 times of x10 value. So we have been given summation of I is equal to 1 to 10, xi value is given as 50 as it is given. Mean is 5 times of 10, 50, and mean is given as 5. Variance is given 7 and number of observations is 10 here. So these values are given to us. So let us substitute in the formula. Variance equal to summation of xi square by n minus x bar whole square. When we substitute the above values in this, we will get sum of xi square from I equal to 1 to 10 is 320. Now next we have been given summation of I equal to 1 to 8 xi value as 4 times of 8, that is 32. Mean is given for this. I am taking x1, I is 4 and 6. Variance is given as 3.5 where n1 is number of observations is 8. So again I am substituting in this formula. Sigma 1 square is equal to summation of x1 I is here 1 to 8 square by n1, where n1 is 8, minus x1 bar whole square. When I substitute these values here, I will get summation of x1 I square, that is I equal to 1 to 8, as 156. So I have been asked summation of x9 plus x10. This we can get sum of all observations of I is equal to 1 to 10 xi square minus sum of all observations of xi up to 10 minus summation of I equal to 1 to 8 x1i, which is 50 minus 32, which is going to give me as 18. So I got x9 plus x10 as 18, and I have to find x9 square plus x10 square, which is summation of I equal to 1 to 10 xi square minus summation of I equal to 1 to 8 x1i square, which is nothing but 320 minus 156. It is going to come around 164. So I have a formula x9 x10 whole square is equal to x9 square plus x10 square plus 2 times of x9 x10. When I substitute the above values, I will get product of x9 x10 as 80, and sum of x9 plus x10 we have 18. From this we will get the value for x9 as 8 and x10 as 10. When we substitute in the required question, we will get the answer as 44. Let us move to the next question, question number 13. Yeah, question number 13. Question number 13 is given in the form of, we have been given an ellipse equation which is x square by 18 plus y square by 12 equal to 1. We have been given eccentricity of hyperbola is equal to 1 by eccentricity of ellipse, and we have given that foci of hyperbola and foci of ellipse are equal. SH is equal to SE. P and Q are the point of intersection of hyperbola with the parabola. Root of 5y equal to x square in the first quadrant. We have to find the distance d. That is given in the form of d square equal to a plus b times of root 5. I need to find a minus b value. So here we got a square equal to 18, b square equal to 12. We have eccentricity relation here, 1 minus b square by a square. From this I can find eccentricity of ellipse is 1 by root 3. From this I can say eccentricity of hyperbola will be root 3. From this I can also find the foci of ellipse and hyperbola are same, that is a comma 0. So I'll get here foci of ellipse, a we know that root of 18, and this is 1 by root 3. We'll get plus or minus root 6 comma 0, that is equal to foci of hyperbola, that is plus or minus root 6 comma 0, and I know that eccentricity of hyperbola is root 3. From this a of hyperbola will be root 2. We have a relation b square h is equal to a square of h times of e square of h minus 1. We know e eccentricity of hyperbola, a of hyperbola, we will find the b of hyperbola, that will come to be b square of hyperbola is 4. With this we will get the equation of hyperbola, that will be x square by a square, that is 2, minus y square by 4 equal to 1. We'll get 2x square minus y square equal to 4, and parabola equation is given to me as root of y equal to x square. I'm replacing x square here, equation 1 and equation 2. Solve 1 and 2. You will get the points P, root of 5 plus root 5, comma, root 5 plus 1, and Q, root of 5 minus root 5, comma, root 5 minus 1. We need to find the distance, and the distance is given in the form of d square equal to, by using the formula of distance, we'll get the value as 14 minus 4 root 5. Here a value is 14 and b value is minus 4. A minus b will be 18. That's the final answer. Let us move to the next question. Question number 14. We have been given a function f from minus 3 comma 3 to minus infinity comma infinity, where f of x is box of x cube times log of 1 plus sine square pi times of x minus box of x, and g from minus 3 comma 3 to minus infinity comma infinity, where g of x is given to be x cube times of sine square of pi times of log of 1 plus x minus box of x, and a is we have a as the number of discontinuous where the function exists, f at x, and b is in the interval of minus 3 comma 3 where x belongs to minus 3 comma 3, the number of discontinuous at x. We need to find mod of a plus 2 times of mod of b minus mod of a intersection b value. Now let us check this function. Here I am assuming the first part as log of 1 plus sine square of pi, x minus box of x can be written as fraction part of x. Now here for every integer value, what are the integer values here? X belongs to minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, this 5 integers value, this will become 0, this whole part will be 0, and log of 1 will be 0. So this function will become continuous for these 5 integer values. But when it will be discontinuous, f of x is discontinuous when box of x will be form of integer, belongs to integer. As x belongs to minus 3 comma 3, x cube will be minus 27 comma 27 x cube range. So number of integer values for x cube will be 27 times of 2 minus 1, that will be 53 values we will get as an integral value where this function can be discontinuous. But among that we have these 5 values where this whole function will become 0. So I can say f of x is discontinuous 53 minus 5 for 48 values. That means a value we got 48. Now let us check for the next part. Here I am assuming x equal to some n where n belongs to integer. G of x is given as x cube times of sine square of pi log of 1 plus x minus box of x, which can be written as fraction part of x. So I can say g of x is equal to x cube times of sine square of pi times of log of 1 plus fraction part of x. Now here, as x is equal to n plus, suppose n plus I am taking fraction part of x is tending to n plus, x is tending to n plus. So what will be fractional part? I am taking any integral value, it will be 0. that will be 0. Let us take x tends to 1 plus. So what I'll get? 1 minus 1, that will be 0. So fractional part will be 0. So as fractional part is 0, this whole part is 0, log of 1 will be 0 and pi times of 0 will be 0. Sin square of 0 is 0. So whole g of x will be 0. I can write g of n will become 0, g of n plus. Similarly, as x tends to n minus, fractional part of x, that is 1 minus 1 box of 1 minus, which is going to give me as 1. So it is going to tend to 1. So I will get here g of n minus will be n cube times of sine square pi times of log of 2. If it has to be 0, the only possible is n is equal to 0. So if n is equal to 0, we can say g of n plus and g of n minus is both are equal to 0 and it is continuous. Rest all the places where x belongs to minus 2, minus 1, 1 and 2. These 4 places, this will be discontinuous. So here b value is going to be 4. And coming to the intersection of part, here intersection part, as we have already removed these values and among that these values are common, minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2 and these values are common. So we can say the intersection of A intersection B is 0. So when I substitute in this value, I can say it will be 48 plus 2 times of 4, that is 8. 48 plus 8 will be 56. So final answer will be 56. That is the final answer.